I cannot tell you how excited I am.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sanskriti, and I'm so excited for today's video because today we are doing something different on my channel. I'm gonna be testing new makeup on my channel, which is something which has never been done before on my channel. I'm so excited because I recently ordered an eyeshadow palette on Nykaa. I got it for $4.99 and I'm so happy because I've never really ordered anything online, and it's something that I've always been a little bit scared of because I always thought that what if I bought something and something else came in, or what if I paid the bill but the money got into somebody else's account. Like, I had a lot of thoughts in my mind. My family always orders things online, my brother does, but I have never done it, so it was my first experience and I had quite a lot of fun. Like, I was just overthinking. It was nothing like that, nothing serious. And yeah, I'm really happy that I finally got a new eyeshadow palette in my collection, and for the first time I ever shopped online. So it was such a fun thing. Like, I'm so excited. As you guys know, I've always had eyeshadow palettes with neutral colors, so I always wanted an eyeshadow palette which will have all the colors that I will ever want. So you will see what I'm talking about when we will get into the video. But before we get into the video, just go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you can get notified every time I post a new video. And let's try some new makeup. You have no idea how nerve-sighted I am right now. Nervous because this is the first time that I'm ever reviewing an eyeshadow palette, and excited because this is the first time that I've ever like ordered something online, and I'm just so excited. I'm trying new products on my channel. You have no idea how nerve-sighted I am right now. I'm nervous because this is the first time that I'm ever reviewing an eyeshadow palette on my channel. I've always been using my old makeup products, and you're not ready for this. I am not ready for this, but we're gonna do it. This is the Swiss Beauty HD Textured Eyeshadow Palette, and I'm so excited for this. Let's just unbox it right here. I'm like really just okay. Just look at it. It's so pretty. Okay, so this is the Swiss Beauty HD Textured Eyeshadow Palette. It has 18 colors in it. I'm going to give you my full review and my first experience with it, and also everything about this palette. So I'm really excited to try it out. But this packaging is beautiful. I'm the kind of person who just dies for packaging. I think packaging makes me want to buy everything that I don't even want to buy. But this packaging is very simple and sleek, but I still love it because you can see all the colors from the outside. You don't have to guess it, and that's really amazing. I got it from Nykaa and it's so pretty, and I got it for $4.99, and that's a pretty good price. Nykaa always have really affordable prices for makeup products. I feel like it's the best app for makeup products. Like, I love their makeup products. This is the first time that I ever ordered anything from Nykaa, but I'm loving it so much. So I'm really excited to try it out. It doesn't have a mirror though, which for some people is going to be bothering since people love eyeshadow palette with mirrors, but for me it's totally fine because I'm loving the color variety that I'm getting with it. But like, look at it. But without further ado, let's just dive into this eyeshadow palette. I was really excited but nervous at the same time to hold this eyeshadow palette in my hand just because I am the clumsiest person ever. I drop everything, so I was so nervous. But I'm going to be extra careful today, don't worry. Because I'm reviewing this eyeshadow palette, I will try to use as much colors as I can. So it's going to be a really fun look. So I'm really excited. Let's create a fun eye look today. So we don't know the neutrals, okay? We just play with colors on this channel from now on. The first color that I'm going to pick up is going to be this white shade. I'm going to just pick it up. Okay. We're just setting the base. We're not doing anything right now. Yeah, that is pretty nice for white color. I will just like go into the camera to show you. So I'm like living my dreams right now. I always wanted to have an eyeshadow palette which will have every single color, and this is exactly what it is. I have already concealed my eyes. Next up I'm going to pick up this shade. So this shade is just a tad bit browny than the one we already have on our eyelids, but I'm going to put this in my crease like so. I'm flicking it out. The one thing that I've noticed so far about these, that these are shimmery. These are mattes, but they still have a bit of shimmer in it, which is, I mean, you can use them as eyelid toppers if you want. So that's a good thing. I don't mind shimmery eyelids. So just put them in the crease. Next up, I'm going to pick up this dark brown. The pigment is very good though. Like even the rest of the two colors that I have underneath is very pigmented, even though they are like the base colors. And even this brown is very good. Like look at it. It's so pretty and so pigmented. I love pigmented eyeshadows. I always wanted that. The eyeshadows that I owned before this, they were always like I always had to build them up, but this one literally, look at that brown shade, like that is very pigmented. This blends very nicely. I honestly did not have to try to blend it. It was really easy. The only thing is that I thought it's going to be super matte, because even the eyeshadows which look a bit shimmery, they are not actually shimmery, like it was just for the look. But no, these are like very shimmery. But I love the transition shade. Like look at the crease color is just giving me everything. Next up, I'm picking up this bright yellow shade. I switched up brushes so that we can do the placement more clearly. That's the yellow, which means it's very yellow. I will have to like clean up a lot of fallout because I'm getting a lot of fallout. But the color is very pigmented, so yellow. I love how there's a mix of shimmers and mattes in here. Next up, I'm going to pick up this orange shade, this one right here. This is the orange, very pigmented. Let's see. I'm going to put it in the center. Okay, first layer is good. Right next to the yellow. It is definitely orange. It's so pigmented on the brush. When I'm going to look at the mirror, I know that I'm going to be really like blown away. But honestly, because I want to be honest on my channel, so the yellow color that I used first literally is all over here. So like even though I tried to blend it out, it's just there, it's not moving. I don't know why. Just tell me why. Next up, I'm going to pick up this red shade. So this color looks like a true matte now. Until now, I thought every single color that I was using was a shimmer, but this is a matte and it looks very pigmented. So on the outer corner of my that's very pigmented. Okay, we can do this, that's fine. That's very red. I was going to use this pink, but it's more like a baby pink, so I'm going to use this one. I'm getting so much fallout that you can literally see it on screen. I'm going to put it on the outer corner. You won't be able to even see it because every color is kind of just flying around. That's the only problem that I'm having. It's kind of going everywhere. Like, do you see that? My under eye is full of eyeshadow. Like, I don't know how. Okay, next up I want to pick up this blue shade. This one right here. And I want to use this for my lower lash line. So actually, I'm trying to do this with my fingers now. So is this a fingers eyeshadow palette? Because it worked way better when I did it with my fingers. It showed up better. It didn't went all over the face, which it was doing when I was doing it with the brushes. I don't know. But when I did it with my fingers, it worked way well. I zoomed in. I'm sorry, don't be scared. But here's the yellow, here's the orange, and then the red. and then the purple at the outer corner. I think everything looks in place now. So I think that I'm going to use my fingers from now on for this eyeshadow palette. It works way more better, shows up way more better on your eyelids, and it doesn't go everywhere. So okay, but now I'm going to do my eyeliner and mascara. This is what the eyeshadow looks like in like my room's lighting and not in the natural light. I closed the windows, but this is what it looks like. I think now I'm loving the look. It works way better with fingers. This eyeshadow palette works way better with fingers. You can see the yellow, the orange, the red, and then the purple. Everything is in place. I also did the blue lower lash line situation, which lower lash line thing has been becoming my thing nowadays. I've been loving it. But yeah, now I'm going to do my blush. I'm going to pick up this one. This is like the most pigmented blush that I own, so we don't need a lot. You can already see my blush. For lipstick, I'm gonna go with this one, and I do have a lot of blush on, but that's how I like it. A good old pink. Isn't that pretty now? Don't lie to me. I'm skipping highlighter today just because this eyeshadow kind of went a little bit too shimmery for my face, so it kind of went everywhere. I'm not joking. This is the final look. What do you think? Time for my proper review. So I'm going to tell you my likes first. I loved the fact that it has all the colors, like all the colors that you would ever want in an eyeshadow palette. It has the neutrals and also all the colorful eyeshadows. So I loved that because I always wanted an eyeshadow palette which will have all the colors that you will ever want. Other than that, I loved the fact that there were not just mattes but also shimmers because I love shimmers. Other than that, the only thing that was a little bit of not so much what I expected was the yellow shade because it looks more like a golden in person, and online if you go and check it out it's going to look more like a yellow. So I don't know why it looked golden in person. I also loved the fact that all the eyeshadows are very pigmented and they are really easy to blend. It didn't took me any time to blend, like it was really easy to do that. And boy do I have dislikes about this eyeshadow palette. So the colors go everywhere when you put them on your eyes. The eyeshadow palette have a lot of fallout, so whenever you put any color it's going to fall out over here. Like it's literally, the camera is not picking it up, which is now a good thing that I don't have a HD quality kind of a camera because it's not going to pick that up. So I have fallout all over here and I tried to swipe it from a makeup brush. It did not go away. It's still there and I had to put blush on top so that it can cover a little bit of it. But it's literally still there. It's not going anywhere. I don't know why. Honestly, I don't mind getting fallout. I've had eyeshadow palettes before as well which will give me fallout. But when I used to dust them away, they would go away. But this time, nothing will go away. Like I dusted it off, but it's still there. And you cannot see it, but in mirror, whenever I check it, it's literally still there. I don't know what's up with that. So only problem that I'm having with this eyeshadow palette is that I'm having a lot of fallout. I don't know why. But yeah, that's my review and that's me trying new makeup for the first time on my channel. This was so exciting and I'm so happy I finally did this video. I was waiting for this eyeshadow palette to come for such a long time and I'm so happy that I'm finally trying new makeup on my channel. Like this is a new thing. We don't normally do this. So I'm really happy that our channel is a bit of a growing channel now. The only thing which I want to suggest you for this eyeshadow palette is to use your fingers and not brushes, because when I used brushes it kind of went everywhere and when I used my fingers it went where I wanted it to go. So yeah, fingers are like the best ones for this eyeshadow palette. I had so much fun doing this video and trying new makeup with you guys. Like I've never done this before. This is like a new thing on my channel to try new makeup. Like I've never done it before, so I'm really happy that this is like a new thing on my channel now. I don't know, but I'm really happy that finally I did like a trying new makeup thing. Like I always wanted to do that. But that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video.